segment I call my Fast Five. I throw out questions at you, put you on the spot, and we find out what your answers are. Okay. Medicine Ed is known for his potions, for his powders that he makes up. If you could only have one of Medicine Ed's potions, what would it be? A. Goofer Dust, which is strong encouragement for milking up one drop of what was needed at the last. It's made from leaves from a cemetery and a racehorse's blood. Or B. Leave Alone Powder. It's made of dust taken from your enemy's footprints and the smoked testicles of a castrated racehorse. Or C. Crazy Coconut. You throw a coconut with a person's name in it in the river and they go crazy. If you can only have one of those, Goofer Powder, Leave Alone Dust, Goofer Dust, Leave Alone Powder, or Crazy Coconut, Cam, what would it be?
Goofer Dust.
Goofer Dust. That's because we're of a similar age.
Yes.
I think I understand what you're saying there. Deanna, what would it be?
I also say Goofer Dust.
Really? Just that last burst at the end.
I am in the middle of finishing my 2 master's degrees.
You needed some Goofer
I
Dust.
really need it.
I love it. Christine, what do you got?
Leave Alone Powder,
Hell yes.
for sure.
Absolutely. I would want Leave Alone Powder. You go to the office, you have a little pouch around your neck, and if you tell somebody these are the smoked testicles of a horse, they will leave you alone. They will leave you
In
alone.
fact, I may use that on Monday.
You should
We'll
just
see.
care. It doesn't even have to be the
No.
testicle. You just tell them.
Just say smoked testicles, and I think you will be
They
assured
will leave you alone.
of
They
their
will call
absence.
HR.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you had the money and you were able to buy a horse and name it, what would the name, the badass name of your horse be?
Stunning image.
Stunning Image. That's from your photography background. I like it.
I spent a lot of time thinking about Princess Ninny Muggins. And there's
I'm sorry. Start over.
Princess Ninny Muggins.
Ninny
Because
Muggins.
nothing would give me more pleasure than hearing a horse announcer yelling like, and here comes Princess Ninny Muggins. Like, I don't know, it just seems like
Princess Ninny
if
Muggins.
they have to say that mouthful every time they're like talking about the horse.
You're absolutely right. And you should write that children's book. Well, that's on your project list.
So I have in fact named a horse before.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. This is what happens when you teach your inferior literature course and you have a student who has to miss a class because their horse is foaling. And then to placate
Oh,
their
I love
irate
it.
professor,
Wow.
they asked me to name their horse, and so I named the horse after King Arthur's dog, whose name is Cavil, which of course means horse in Latin. So I have named a horse, but if I had to name my own horse,
Your own.
I'm sort of torn between Sir Arundel, which is a horse in a medieval romance, Sir Bevis. Sir Bevis gets buried with his horse because they kind of have it's not a bromance so much as a
Formance?
romance. But actually I would kind of have the same inclination as you. I would probably just name a horse Steve.
Here comes Steve coming up.
Here comes Steve.
Because everyone
Doesn't sound
else.
impressive, but he is.
Because everyone else is gonna have like these crazy names, right?
Right.
Princess Ninny Muggins, Stunning Image,
And then there's
and then there would be Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve.
My horse is Barkeep, pour me another.
Nice.
Barkeep, pour me another rounding the back.
Oh.
Yeah. Ah, you got it. Thank you. All right. Thank you. We're simply brilliant. Here we go. Gordon uses language. She's very deft at using it. And one of the things she does, in addition to using jargon that we don't know and dialects that are familiar to us, is she actually makes up some words and uses words that I don't know I've seen anywhere else. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw out a word.
Oh no. Real or not
Have a
real?
drink. I'm going to throw out a word to you. You tell me what it means. Ready?
Do we get context?
Yeah.
Says the
That's
native
it.
student.
Yes, you get
Yeah.
context. Because I knew that might be requested, so I wrote down the things. All right, here comes context. The first word is dragified. Dragified. And this is how it's used. Last night, she got on his last nerve with her sad and dragified face. What does dragified mean, Cam?
Something that has been dragged.
So it's like marijuana. Okay.
Oh, I was thinking more like, yeah, like loose, like tired.
Kind of like my fate on Sunday morning. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just like, grumpy, sort of jowly. Yeah, like
Tired.
that, yeah.
Like this. This is Dragon Fight.
Yeah, right.
Tired,
So she's
worn down.
dragging.
Yeah.
She's dragging her heels.
Yeah, I think the beautiful part about that word is that you can kind of actually get a feel. It's a made-up word. If you Google Dragified, you know the first hit that comes up? Gordon's Lord of Misrule,
course,
the
yeah.
book.
Really?
Yeah,
I Googled a number of references, and
Yes.
the first thing that came up was Lord of the Misrule.
so good on her.
Yes.
Good on her. Okay, here's the second word. Womble. W-A-M-B-L-E. Womble. 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 Okay, here's the context. I think you can get it out of the context. Medicine Ed, light out for the payphone, back of the tractor kitchen, fast as his stick blade can womble. What do you think?
A variant on amble.
Amble.
Yeah, like shaky walk.
Shaky walk. That's much better than amble. Shaky walk. Very good.
For some reason, I think a dragging walk, but I think about his stick leg. I think about the fact that he has to kind of move the leg with him.
Drag
so,
behind it. Yeah. So actually, that's an actual word. And,
it is?
and it means to move unsteadily. So bravo.
Oh,
Bravo.
see, I
Well
learned
done.
something new.
All right. This may be my favorite word that she used in the entire book, which is tough because there was a lot. I mean, I could do this for hours. We won't. Okay. Catawamptious. Catawamptious. And here, and I swear to God, I will use this in my regular day conversation. Catawamptious, and this is how it's used. No, he gone try against common sense to win with the horse. Good against evil. Some catawampish idea. Sure to bring the devil down on him if it ain't the devil messing up his mind already. Catawampish.
I took the deposition of an expert witness once who used the word skiwampus.
First
Which
of all,
I-
I can't tell you how much I love it.
Which I equate exactly with that word, which is a little crazy.
Little crazy. Very good. Catawampish.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to say like unruly or just like without, or I don't know, chaos.
Okay. All right. Catawampish.
Crazy.
Crazy. All right. Catawampish, I am going to say, is a derivation of catawampus, which is an actual word, meaning askew or awry. Askew or awry. So a little crazy, a little off center. Catawampish.
It's good.
Yes, that's great. All right. Last one. Gonif. G-O-N-I-F-F. Here's the context. This is going to be hilarious for me. Because this is going to be all you get.
G-O-N-I-F-F.
G-O-N-I-F-F. And still, the old man wasn't finished. Two-Tied said in a wheeze that for him was almost a shout, he's gonna beg her to keep the change. The little gonif. I know it's a hard one.
Is I don't know an option?
Yes, it is. Because it's the option that you took in the book. You're like, I don't know, but I'm moving on.
Correct.
Little connection.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
This is great. Yes, Professor?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know, but it's got to be something Yiddish, right?
It is
Because
Yiddish.
Two-Tie is Jewish.
Absolutely,
so
it is Yiddish.
I don't know what
It's
it means.
Yiddish
It's a
for
connection.
thief. Yes, it's thief. Yiddish for thief or swindler or something like that. Anyway, okay,
Makes sense now.
beautiful. All right, let's go on to question number 4. This is the category I call read my mind. Okay, so I'm going to read you a little passage, and you tell me what musical this reminds me of.
What if we don't have a good?
This is
I was gonna say.
then
anybody
you're
here,
kind of screwed.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Two-Tie, and he's talking on the phone with Suitcase Smith about a race he lost. Vernon, look, these things happen. Just because I am interested in a horse in a particular race, don't mean nobody else is trying to win. In the 4th race last night, as you know, I am very interested in the one horse. Correct. Buckle my shoe. Before this race goes off, I hear nothing about possible unknown factors that could figure. Am I right, or do I forget something? All right then, nothing. What musical does that passage from Tupai remind me of? Read my mind, Cam.
Mary Poppins.
So wrong. Janet, come on. Connect with me. Read my mind.
Newsies?
Oh, you're so young. Christine, save me here.
I got
Save me here.
I'm just gonna be obnoxious and say cats.
That's fairly enough. No, I mean, clearly it sounds like guys and dolls.
I haven't
It's-
seen it.
It's,
I'm so sorry.
it's Nathan Detroit. So, anyway, all right. That's what you should have known. I mean, that was quick. Okay.
So,
None
Was
of you
that the easiest
were,
one?
none of you were able to read my
is
mind.
that these, is that the-
Last question. Blurb, bullshit, or bullseye? Blurb, bullshit, or bullseye? Here's what we know about blurbs. Sometimes they're full of bullshit. Sometimes they're accurate. So I'm going to read the blurb that's on the cover of this book. You tell me honestly whether you think it is a bullseye or it's bullshit. And remember, this is for readers. A novel of luck, pluck, farce, and above all, horse racing. The writing about the races is a tour de force of energy and esprit. Exceptional writing and idiosyncratic characters make this an engaging read. Cam, is that bullshit or is that bullseye?
That's bullshit.
Excellent. Jano, bullshit or bullseye? Oh, she's torn. She's torn. Go with your gut. What does your gut tell
I mean,
you?
I feel like it's a bullseye, but I know, I know some people.
But most people are gonna think bullshit. Christine, what do you think?
bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah, for sure.
Why do you say bullshit?
Did they use the word farce?
They did.
Yeah. not
Bullshit.
so much.
Why bullshit for you?
Well, I agree with the word farce. I also agree with the word tour de force.
You don't think it's a tour de force?
That's it's a marketing word that is aimed to suggest something to the listener that the listener brings to it rather than actually describe the novel. And I don't think anybody would describe this as a tour de force.
Very good. Bullshit on the farce, bullshit on the tour de force. Why was it, what did you decide, bullshit?
No, I said
You said bullseye. Why did you decide bullseye? I can't read it again, turns out, because they'll edit this out.
Yeah.
A novel of pluck, farce, and above all, horse racing. The writing about the races is a tour de force of energy and esprit. Exceptional writing and idiosyncratic characters make this an engaging read.
I mean, for me, it was those things.
Janet, I agree with you. And that means we're right. It's a bullseye. Lord of Misrule is an engaging read. And the descriptions of racehorses
Yeah.
is full of energy and esprit.
And the characters
There
are
might not be so much farce in it. And I agree, tour de force is a cliche.
And esprit, really?
Well, the reason I say that is because I'm not sure what the word is. Thanks for joining us for Books Over Beer. This is Brian Cox. Thank you, Christine Neufeld. Thank you, Janice Stewart. Thank you, Cam Ghetto. Lord of Misrule by David Gordon. It's worth your time. Cheers.
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 Empty glass.
Cam, you drink a lot.
Yeah.